So we're gonna be making protein brownies today. We're gonna start with 3 mashed bananas, you guys. 3 mashed bananas in these protein brownies. Go ahead and add that in. Next, you want to do 6 eggs. These are 6 whole eggs. I have cracked those earlier, 6 whole eggs. So the eggs are gonna give you some protein. Of course, the banana is gonna make it sweet. We've got 2 cups of oats, just dry, uncooked oats. Next up, we're gonna do a cup of protein powder. Now, the next most common question I get is, what type of protein powder should I use? I always get the one that's on sale. So if you stop by your local GNC and there's kind of a weird flavor, this one was called High Flying S'mores. So if it's chocolate, if it's vanilla, it should be fine. This one in particular has 24 grams of protein per scoop, and we're gonna do a cup of that type of protein powder, which ends up being about 4 scoops. 2 tablespoons of nut butter. I'm gonna just use regular good old peanut butter. That's what I've got. Next up, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup chopped walnuts. We've got 3 tablespoons chia seeds. I love this because it's great for my digestion. A little bit of salt. There's a couple of items we're gonna add at the end. A little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon. I like to, it's really whatever you wanna add. If you're trying to go low sodium, you certainly could eliminate the salt, but you're gonna wanna add a teaspoon of baking powder. That's gonna help these protein brownies kind of rise up and make a nice little bar. We're gonna add some chocolate, dark chocolate chunks, but we're gonna save those till the very end. This is the secret ingredient that most people don't think of, pumpkin. Pumpkin is great for your digestion. It helps these protein brownies stay moist. That's what I learned the first 10,000 times I made these brownies, was that they would tend to be hard if I overcooked them. So by adding the pumpkin, by adding the bananas, let me just look over the ingredients. Oh, also some chopped dates. This is all I had left, so we're gonna go ahead and add those. But if you had about a 1/4 cup of those, that would make it perfect. The last thing I started adding, you guys, and this is different. This is doubling your protein. So you're gonna have a little bit of the Kodiak protein power cakes. I'm experimenting with adding a little bit of their powder because it ends up making them look really pretty. I don't know why, but there's a little bit of a sheen on it that I think looks good. So we're gonna mix them real quick. I've got this electric mixer. It makes everything so much easier. So make sure you lock that in. It's gonna get loud. Got a cup of Splenda. I keep thinking I'm forgetting something. That's what it's gonna look like. So y'all, you just give that a little bit of a mix. It's all gonna bake up thoroughly. It doesn't need to be cooked or whipped too much. Before you get started on this recipe, you're gonna want to preheat at 350 degrees. Go ahead and spray a big baking sheet. It looks like this. It looks like this. I'm about to put these in the oven and I'll come back with part 2. But it looks like this when you spray it. And in just a second, we're gonna have these homemade protein brownies to enjoy. I baked these over the weekend. They are so delicious, y'all. Let me zoom in a little bit. They are so good for you. I learned at one point, y'all, when I first started making these, you can make them super, super healthy, but you likely won't eat them. I was trying to add just like egg whites, cocoa powder, and Splenda. Well, that tasted horrible. So I want you to try them. If you need to bring the calories down a little bit, you could probably eliminate, oh, don't eliminate the chocolate. That's gonna be delicious. But you could eliminate, one of the bananas or bring some of the chocolate chunks down, but it would not be as delicious. So again, 350 degrees on a sprayed baking sheet. You're gonna wanna check them at about 8 to 9 minutes because every oven is different. So make sure you check them. You're gonna know they're done when the center has set. And if you've done any baking, you're gonna know what I mean by that. You'd rather they be a little underdone than overdone. And then check them every minute from 8 minutes up until I think 12. I decided 12 was too much for me. So depending on how gooey you like your brownies, you may want to go back to, 8 to 9 minutes, depending on how chewy you want them. So enjoy this recipe, you guys.